Julia from New Jersey. She has a question for everyone.
If you could create a Hogwarts house, what would you call it? What animal would represent it? And what kind of wizards would fit into the house?
Wow.
I would go with, just trying to think how far random I'm going to go. The mascot would be a hedgehog. And it would be called something like, can I bring Evanna into it? What do you think a hedgehog would be as a house? Hedgehog. Well, neither am I. Yeah.
Stingbag.
You've got to be really
Hedgehogendor.
yeah. Hedging. No. Why did I answer this first? But okay, to be in there, you've got to be really just not aggressive, just kind of chilled out, get on your own business, and then you kind of just protect yourself and everyone around you.
Nice. All right, Julia, what do you got?
All right, I have Clarissa and Helena. They are from Orlando, and they have a question for James and Oliver.
Did you guys have any on-set shenanigans?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a good laugh when we were filming all of the films, really. And I think that was like the license of the characters as well. Like any 14-year-old lad would want to hear is muck about, enjoy yourself, have a laugh, and we thoroughly embraced that, and that probably stepped into our own personal characters. I'm trying to think of any shenanigans what we can talk about. Maybe James in his hedgehog house would like to help out.
Still working on that answer.
It's going to come back like 20 minutes later, and you're going to have a brilliant name. We're going to go, what?
Yeah, exactly. I'll be on the plane on the flight home and I'll just shout it and see what happens.
Person next to you is going to put their headphones on.
Not him again. I'm trying to think of shenanigans that we did on set, which there were quite a few. But actually one I kind of did the other day right here was Devon went to bed before me and he left his breakfast card out on his room. So I edited it. So Devon's small omelette was a very, very large omelette. But the note said, unfortunately, we're not able to provide you with the goat's milk and the large bottle of vodka, which you also want.
Just because I'm Irish doesn't mean I'm going to get wasted in the morning. Not all the time, anyway.
Steven, what do you got?
I have Nikki from Orlando with a question for the panel.
I have a question. My question is, what was your favorite memory that you have from filming all of the movies?
Ooh, favorite memory. For Matthew.
Huh? Wow, on the first film, I was sort of about 11 years old. I went with Dan and Rupert and David Heyman, the producer, to the wrestling, the WWF as it was back then. And as like an 11-year-old boy, that was just like a real dream come true. And to go with Dan Rupert was really a lot of fun. And we got to see The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin and all these guys. That was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, for me, it would have been on the first Harry Potter as well. Myself and Robbie Coltrane decided to pull a small little prank one day. So we were in hair and makeup, and he called me over and he put band-aids all over my face. So I went into the hair and makeup ladies and they absolutely flipped out. They were like, "Oh my God, Devon, what's after happening? What's up? So they had to call down David Heyman and David Barron, the two producers. And I just thought, oh my god, ground, just open up and swallow me whole. I was absolutely terrified. So, yeah, that was great crack. What? That's one of my favourite moments, yeah. Just to see Robbie Coltrane get redder and redder and redder and start to sweat.
Just pushing the buttons. Anyone else?
My favourite moment was the Yule Ball scene in the Goblet of Fire, just because it was the week before Christmas, so we were all getting in a very festive mood. And we'd actually been having dance lessons for a month, 3 weeks beforehand or so, and it was actually good to be able to actually do what we'd been learning. And then, unfortunately, didn't make it in the film, but the Weird Sisters band was basically Jarvis Cocker with the rest of Radiohead, which was pretty sweet. And they like, made some songs, and it was like a concert. We didn't know what was going on, but we were talking to them beforehand, filming. And then when we actually watched this gig, they had almost pyrotechnics going on at the back of the stage, and Warwick Davis was crowd surfing. It was wicked. It was so cool. So cool.
It's awesome. All right, let's see Aaron.
I'm right down here with a question from the fan page on Twitter.
Hi guys, this is from the Ask HPcast hashtag. If you could hide one thing in the room of requirement, what would it be and why?
My breakfast menu list. And the reason I don't want James robbing it and ordering goat's milk and vodka.
I don't have that for breakfast, let's make that clear as well. I don't know. I've got to be honest. All the questions we've been asked this weekend from you guys, normally we've got a generic answer for the questions which we've heard all the time, but we've never heard these questions before, so that's why yeah, well done.
I've literally no idea. I don't know. Probably my car. I just like, someone scratched my car the other day. I had to get it resprayed. I was really mad about it. So I'd probably hide my car in there so no one can touch it.
Gotta get that dragon, man.
I'm going to say my golf clubs, actually. They're, yeah, when in doubt, I play golf.
I probably just hide myself. I quite like getting lost sometimes, and you know, like people always say they want to have a pause button. It's kind of that. It's like everything's too much. I'm gonna go in the room requirement, and I'm kind of dramatic. I sometimes like hiding just for the sake of it, and people freaking out, and then be like, I'm still here.
You'll be like, ta-da! Jason.
I am here with Sandra from Tampa.
First, I'd like to say it's a pleasure to be in here with you. If JK were to continue the series, which we all hope she would you all want to play your characters as adults and maybe professors at Hogwarts?
I'd love to, that ain't gonna happen, so.
Waiting for the call. I'm constantly dropping hints on Twitter. When they announced the new Fantastic Beasts movie, I was like, hi, I'm still here! Still available. I actually offered to play at Crumblehorn Snorkack, so they responded when they said they would. So yeah, anything Harry Potter, I'm free any day.
Just gotta go into JK's office and hide and then pop out. Here I am! What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if the script was great, which of course it would be, then I'd be more than happy to do it. I mean, it's been an incredible part of my life, you know, and I get to, on the back of it, I've been able to come and do events like this and meet, you know, all you wonderful people. So to prolong that anyway, absolutely, yeah, sure.
It's not that kind of show. So.
Oliver, what about you, man?
Yeah, definitely.
Good answer, Julia.
All right, I have Jamie. She has come all the way from Canada with a question for Evanna.
Hi, really quickly first, I'm not sure if you heard me last night. James, you have magnificent hair. Evanna, my question is, obviously you were Luna Lovegood in the Harry Potter movies, and you also got the chance to be Luna in a live production with Star Kid of Harry Potter. So I was just wondering, which did you prefer, performing the role for film or for theater?
Oh, God. I can't win with this answer, can I? By the way, Warner Brothers, that wasn't a paid production, that was just for fun. But yeah, I've been great friends with the Star Kids for a while since I met them, and I really love what they do. I was a huge fan of the musicals, and yeah, any excuse to play Luna Lovegood, I'm always game. I mean, being on the films, it was more in-depth, and it was like, it was more canon, basically. The Star Kid, Luna doesn't smoke, let's be real. It's a bit sacrilegious, really. But no, I have to say the films, because it was true Luna, and it was, everyone was working so hard to preserve J.K. Rowling's work and to do the best they can for it, and Warner Brothers really enabled me to do my portrayal, and like everything from the costume to the look of her, and just even like things on the set, like the dance, they let me create all that, and that was just so fun. And the fact that J.K. Rowling was involved. Star Kid was a totally different experience. It was 100 times more nerve-wracking, if you would believe, because it was a live audience, and they were probably 10 times crazier than all of you. No offense. It was just, it was fun, and I didn't take it seriously. So completely different, but both really cool.
Stephen.
Hi, I have Renee from Vancouver, Canada, and she has a question for anyone on the panel that would like to answer.
I just want to say I love you guys a lot, and my question is, if a movie were to be filmed about your lives, which actor or actress would you love to be played, to portray you, I should say?
That's cheating.
Definitely save the budget costs, yeah. We would definitely save our budget.
Devon, would you take on my role?
Yeah, of course I would.
Same way.
I was just thinking to myself, who could I have play me because I'm so short? So, Danny DeVito.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, exactly.
I have no idea. Who's really good at the minute? Michael Fassbender, he could do it. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And you guys? Aaron.
All right, we have Amanda from Maryland here with a question for Evanna.
First of all, I do want to thank all of you for being here. Evanna, I have read that you helped the casting crew with questions a lot because you were such a big fan. About how often did you have to help with all the Harry Potter related questions?
First of all, they didn't really ask for my help. So I was just one of those fans I nitpicked, and like they were great for it. Like they wanted me to give that, and they liked me because they were so passionate about it, everything being precise and all the detail. But no, just things like say for Luna's hair, they wanted it to be like mousy, and I didn't want that, and I said no, it's like it's ethereal and it's wrong, and I don't know, just. You guys could answer that. They just asked if there was. It was just fact checking. They needed me. I was there, and yeah.
And it definitely came in help when we were doing interviews, especially we were at like a live event, a premiere or something like that. I think we were in Paris, and we had to, and it was like the largest 3D event. Is that Paris? It was, anyway, foreign territory. And we were asked, like, what's the best spells? Like, and so you get the normal ones we use a lot. And by then, Evie, if you get any idea, if you had a spell to use, what would it be? And then, so we have some really good artifacts or something back in our head, but yeah, she certainly knows her stuff.
Basically covering their asses.
There it is in a nutshell. Jason.
I'm way over here. I'm with Veronica from Kansas.
I would love to know what each of your favorite candies from Honeydukes are.
Evanna, if you had a favourite candy.
Well, I think you like the Fizzing Biscuits.
I do, you know. I really do.
I think chocolate frogs.
Last time I was here, I kind of OD'd on fudge. I saw it yesterday, I was like, oh, it looks so good, but I was tainted in my mind, but yeah, that was really good stuff.
I love the bonbons. Are they called the exploding bonbons or something like that? They're amazing.
Julia?
All right, I'm here with Katie. She's from Sebastian, Florida.
If you hadn't gotten the character that you are, which other character would you have wanted to be?
Right.
I think Sirius Black would have been awesome. I think I said that the other day. Yeah, that's it's just Gary Oldman's great as it is, but he's just such a cool character with the rock and roll hair and all that kind of thing. I think he'd have been a great character to play.
As an 11-year-old, though, how would that have worked out for you?
I'd have pulled it off.
I'd love to have been a house elf. They just seem to have fun. And I mean, I have the squeaky voice and the height and everything, so yeah, I actually did, when I think I was 8 or 9, I played Dobby in a school production, and it was really successful, but no one could hear me because my voice was too squeaky, so.
James, dare I ask?